Hello guys, welcome to today's video. In this video we're going to be talking about basically how to use the Ctrl A to Z in Microsoft PowerPoint use of Ctrl A to Z. So we'll start with the first one. The Ctrl A is used to select all text, all images, depending on what you're doing in your Microsoft PowerPoint. You use it to select all. So here we have a text. Let's say we have a text that says welcome. I will have another text. Okay, I have another text. So now you have a text that says welcome, and you have another text that says thank you. Now you have two texts here, and you want to select the two texts. Once you click on the first one, you make sure you click on the dotted lines to select that particular text box. Once you do that, you click on Ctrl A. Ctrl A selects everything on that particular slide. It picks everything, selects everything on that particular slide, and you can now format that slide together, format everything in that slide together. So we can come over here, we can change the text font, so it makes effect to all the text on that particular slide. We can increase the size of those texts. You can see that. So Ctrl A selects the enables formatting for all the selected text. So also if you have images, like we have insert. Come over to insert. We want to insert shapes. We have different shapes. You want to insert another shape. You have another shape, you can still insert that. Now if you want to select all, select one of the shape and click on Ctrl A. It also selects everything on that particular slide. So Ctrl A is simply used to select all, select everything in a given slide. So moving to the next one, Ctrl plus B is used to bold your text. You used to bold your text. So let's say you have a text box. I have welcome to Pure class. You have welcome to Pure class here. So if I want to bold this text, then I will have to select the given text box, click on it, then come over here and click on B, or you simply click on Ctrl plus B on your keyboard. It bolds that particular sentence or that particular text. If you want to remove it also, you can still use Ctrl B to remove the word bold. Now if you want to bold a particular word, all you need to do is to select that particular word. Let's say I want to bold pure. I have to select pure and click on Ctrl plus B to make it bold. And to remove it, I can as well click back Ctrl plus B and it removes the bold. So in this case, let's put the bold. Increase it so that you see the difference between the bolded text and others. So you can see that. So this is how you can use Ctrl B to bold your text in Microsoft PowerPoint. The next one we'll have is Ctrl plus C, which is copy. Use it to copy text, use it to copy documents, use it to copy images. So if I want to copy any text, let's get this. So I'm going to do that. Now, if I want to copy a text, all I need to do is to highlight that given word text. Now, I want to copy this pure. I can highlight pure and click on Ctrl plus C. Hold down the Ctrl key, then press C. It copies this particular pure, and you go to any other place of your choice and click on Ctrl V to paste it. So you can see that. So Ctrl C is used to copy, while Ctrl V is used to paste. So we'll get to that. So if I want to copy the sentence this way, I'm going to click on the text box and highlight that text box here. Once you highlight the text box, you click on Ctrl plus C. It copies that particular text box, and again you come over here and click on Ctrl V to paste that particular text box, and you can drag it down. So to copy, use Ctrl plus C as a shortcut. The next one is Ctrl plus D, which is duplicate. To duplicate anything, whether you're duplicating images, whether you're duplicating text box or text, you can use the shortcut, which is Ctrl plus D. So when we look at example, let's say we have a shape this way. We have a shape, and I want to duplicate this shape. Probably I finished editing the shape, so I don't want to go further to come and start doing that for each of the shapes. So after that, you can simply come over and what, duplicate that shape. So let's say I want to duplicate this shape. So what I will do is I'll click on Ctrl plus D. Okay, I'll select the shape I want to duplicate, click on Ctrl plus D. It duplicates the shape, and I can take one of it out. Okay, so if I want to duplicate both of them, I can still hold down my Ctrl key, select the next one, and also click on Ctrl plus D. It duplicates both of them, and can take it out. So this is how you can basically use your duplicate, which is Ctrl plus D. Whether text, whether images, you can duplicate it. So the next one we have is align center. To align center, you use Ctrl plus E. You have a text and you want it to be in the middle of your document. You use what they call Ctrl plus E, which is to align your text in the center. Whether text, whether object, it still works that way. So have a, let's say we have this. Let's copy this, Ctrl plus C, then come over to here, Ctrl V. Now I want to make this to be in the middle. If you notice this side, the margin this side is smaller than the margin over here. So to make it to be in the middle of this document, this particular slide, I'm going to use the shortcut for, which is Ctrl plus E. Ctrl plus E duplicates this on that particular text box. You can see that. So let's paste this again, Ctrl V. I'll take it out. If I take it out, and let's say this is long, you can see that now this is at the left. Now I want this text to be at the middle of this text box. I'll click on Ctrl plus E. It goes to the center. Okay, so this is how you can actually use Ctrl E to centralize your text. Now to find something in your particular slide or document, use Ctrl plus F. Ctrl plus F is used to find. Ctrl plus F. So let's say you have a text, Ctrl V, let's paste what we have earlier. We have this text here. I want to find P. Maybe we have a long, big text. Okay, let's paste more of it. Let's paste more of it so that you can understand what I'm saying. So I'll just click on Ctrl F. I want to find something. So to find something, I just click on Ctrl F. Let's say I want to find class. So I'll type in class over here. They say find what? Class. Okay. They say find class. Find what? I wrote class. So you can just click on find next. You can see the class is you can see one of the class. You can say find who words only. You can click on next. You can say match case, click on next. You can see that. So all these are different classes that you can possibly find. So in the whole document, you can still click on it to get all the classes in that particular presentation. So now we have find, we also have replace, but let's come over to what we're doing. So come over here, we've gotten the class. So to find anything in the given document, no matter how big the document is, you can use the shortcut one, which is Ctrl plus F. The next thing we have is Ctrl G. Ctrl G is to group. Want to group 2 or 3 text box together. Want to group 2 or 3 images together. So all you need to do is to use the Ctrl plus G as a shortcut instead of you going through right click and stuff like that. So probably you have I'll have a shape. Let me use shape for example. Have a shape. This is a shape. Get another shape so that we can actually explain this. Get another shape, and can as well get another shape. Yeah, I can get another shape here. Now I have these three shapes. I can format this shape individually. I can format this shape individually by taking it one after the other, giving it color and stuff like that. But now, what if I want to do this thing together? I want it to have the same effect. All I need to do is to what? Select each of the shape. Select each of this shape by holding down your Control key. Click on each of this shape. Okay, select each of the shape, hold down your Control key, click on each of the shape, then you click on Control G to group. Remember, if you want to use the long process, is to right click on group and stuff like that. Now to make it shorter, just click on Control G. Once you click on Control G, you notice that it's been selected once. So how you can move it together as you like. So you can as well format it, you can give it effect. I can give the shape outline, so if I want to give a shape outline, it makes effect to all of them. You can give it outline color. You can see that it makes effect to everything. You can give it you can give it the same effect. You can see that. So the effect is also happening to everything. So this is basically how you can format your shape to make it to group your shapes. So to group in Microsoft PowerPoint, use Ctrl plus G. Now moving over to letter H. Letter H, which is Ctrl plus H, is used to replace. Remember, Ctrl F is used to find, which when you use Ctrl H, you can use it to find and replace. So we'll go to the next one. We'll have this. So have welcome to Pure class. We have plenty document. Let's say we have another welcome to Pure class. So now I want to find and replace class to school. I want to find and replace class to school. So all I need to do is to click on Ctrl H. Once I click on Ctrl H, it asks me find what. Now find what, we want to find class because we looked for class before. That is why it's been written here. Find class and we'll replace it with what? School. We replace it with what? School. So once you do that, you click on replace all. So once I click on replace all, or PowerPoint search your presentation and made 10 replacements. That means this PowerPoint was able to detect 10 class and replace it with what? School. So if you look at this place now, you can see that the class have been changed from class to what? School. So this is an easy way to edit a mistake in your Microsoft PowerPoint document. So I click on OK and the effect is being done. So okay, so again, let's say I want to replace the back to class. Say school, find school, and replace it with what? Class. So click on what? Replace all. Once we've done that, the same thing. So click on OK, you can see class. So to replace, use Ctrl plus H. Now I is to italics. You want to give your handwriting italics, want it to be bent, don't want it to be bold and stuff like that. You want it to have italics. So all you need to do is, let's say you have this, let's say you have this text, for example. So I want this to be in italics. I'll come over, I'll just click on Ctrl plus I. Ctrl plus I. Once you click on Ctrl plus I, you notice that the text are bending at this point. Okay, to remove it again, we can still use the same Ctrl plus I to remove the word italics. So to put in italics, let's say I want to do that for only pure, I can select only pure depending on what you want to do and click on Ctrl plus I to italize what? Pure. So this is it. So the next one we have is Ctrl J. Ctrl J is used to justify your work. Now let's assume we have a text. A lot of text scattered everywhere. Okay, so have this text, for example. So let me make it have this text. So have this. I want to justify this work. All I need to do, justify enables your document to be well arranged. All I need to do is to click on Ctrl plus J. Once I click on Ctrl plus J, it might not make much effect here, but you notice that it adjusts. So Ctrl J help to justify the alignments of your document. So let's move to the next one, which is hyperlink. Ctrl plus K brings out the hyperlink of a particular text or word linking to a website, any of the document, another document and stuff like that. So I'll simply click on Ctrl K. Once I click on Ctrl K, it brings out what? Insert hyperlink. Insert hyperlink. Is it where do you want to insert the hyperlink? Is it from existing file or web page? Place in this document, create new documents, email address and stuff like that. So to do hyperlink, you click on Ctrl plus K. That is how you can insert hyperlink. Now the next one is align left. So like align right, we have Ctrl V. Now this is already in the left part of the document. Now, assuming this was at the right part of the document, so I want this to be by the left, starting from this first part of the text box. All I need to do is to click on Ctrl L, and it moves it to the left part of the word text box. So to align left, click on Ctrl plus L. Now, Control M is to add new slide. To add what? New slide. Now, let's assume I have another slide, which is another presentation slide like this. We have this presentation slide, and I want to add a new slide. I want to add a new slide. All I need to do is to click on Ctrl plus M. Once I click on Ctrl plus M, a new slide will be added at this particular point for this word presentation. So Ctrl M will get a new slide for this particular presentation. So you can see that once you click on Ctrl M continuously, you still get what? New slide. Ctrl plus M gives you what? New slide. So going back, we have the next thing we want to talk about is Ctrl N. Ctrl N is to get a new presentation. Just like we have your presentation 112, to get a new presentation, all I need to get is what? To click on Ctrl New. Instead of you going to File and going to open new blank document and stuff like that, you simply click on what? Ctrl N, which gives you a new presentation over here. You can see that. So that is how you can get a new presentation. Now, moving forward, I will have Ctrl plus O. Ctrl plus O enables you to open your documents, to open your already made documents. So Ctrl plus O, you simply click on to open other documents in Microsoft PowerPoint that you created. You click on Ctrl plus O. Once you do that, it brings you to open and you pick any presentation of your choice and double click on it, and that's it. Now the next one is Control P. Control P is to print. If after typing your works and doing everything, you want to print your document, all you need to do is to click on Control plus P. And once I click on Control plus P, it brings out the print environment. Control plus P, it brings out the print environment for you to be able to print that document. You can see that's print. So the number of copies, the date, printer, check, and stuff like that. So this is it. Ctrl plus P is shortcut for what? Print. The next one is Ctrl plus Q. Ctrl plus Q enables you to save and close. So when you press Ctrl plus Q, it saves this document and closes the word document. So the next one is Ctrl plus R, which is to align right. You have a text like this, so you want to align it towards the right hand side of the text box. You want to align it towards the right hand side of the text box. You click on Ctrl plus R, it moves it to the right part of the word text box. The next one we have is Ctrl plus S. Ctrl plus S is used to save your document. Now, if I want to save this particular presentation document, all I need to do is to click on Ctrl plus S, and it's being saved in my PC. So the next one we have is Ctrl plus T to open font dialog box. Now this is font environment. To get the dialog box, instead of clicking on this place, all I need to do is to click on Ctrl plus T, and it gives you the font dialog box. Ctrl plus T, it gives you the font dialog box. You can see that, but first of all, you need to select a particular text box. Once you click on a text box, then you can actually click on Ctrl+T to bring out the font dialog box for you to do your editing and stuff like that. So the next one we'll have is Ctrl+U, used to underline text or underline anything you have in your document and presentation. So I have this. I want to underline this Pure Class. Welcome to Pure Class. So I'm going to click on Ctrl+U to underline. Now you can see that it underlines the entire welcome to Pure Class. So if you want to underline individually as well, you can probably want to underline class. So all you need to do is to select. Remember, whenever you're making effects, you need to select the particular text you want to make effect to. So I have to underline this Ctrl+U, and it's underlined just the class for you. So the next thing we have is Ctrl+V. Like we said, when you copy, you can paste. Now let's go back here. We want to copy this. Remember, you select it and click on Ctrl+C. Now you come over to paste. You can paste it by using Ctrl+V, and it pastes in your Word document, presentation slide. Now the next one is Ctrl+W. Probably you're through with this document. You simply click on Ctrl+W to close this particular presentation slide. Ctrl+X is used to cut. Now, Ctrl+C is used to copy, and copy leaves the original document for you, while Ctrl+X is used to cut. Now, if I click on Ctrl+X, it's going to cut out this original text box and insert it in another place. So Ctrl+X removes the original text box and paste it back in a new different location. So Ctrl+Y is to redo. Now redo means going back to previous effect. Now we have this text like this, and we'll give PU a color. For instance, let's say we'll give PU a color like this. Have welcome to Pure Class. Now after different effects I might have done to this particular text text box. Now if I want to go back to the previous effect, all I need to do is to click on Ctrl+Y to redo. Ctrl+Y, it takes it back to the previous. Okay, redo what you have undone. Okay, it takes it to the. Now if I click on Ctrl+Z, let's say we have this, which is to undo, take you back. To redo moves you forward. To redo moves you forward. Click on Ctrl+Y, it takes you forward. Okay, redo takes you forward. Now have Ctrl+Z. Remember, if you're new to the channel, kindly click on the very best subscribe button, turn on notification bell so that whenever I post awesome video, you'll be among the first to be notified. So Ctrl+Z takes you back to the previous effect. Like we have this. So if you want to take it back to the previous one, simply click on Ctrl+Z, it takes you to the back. Ctrl+Y moves it forward. Ctrl+Z backward. Ctrl+Y moves it forward. So go forward, click on Ctrl+Y. Then the other is to go click on Ctrl+Z. So this is it on how to use the Microsoft, how to use Ctrl+A to Z in Microsoft PowerPoint. Now let's click it and show the slideshow of this. Ctrl+A, select all. Ctrl+B, bold. Ctrl+C, copy. Ctrl+D, duplicate. Ctrl+E, align center. Ctrl+F, find. Ctrl+G, group. Ctrl+H, replace. Ctrl+I, italics. Ctrl+J, justify. Ctrl+K, hyperlink. Ctrl+L, align left. Ctrl+M, new slide. Ctrl+N, new presentation. Ctrl+O, open. Ctrl+P, print. Ctrl+Q, save and close. Ctrl+R, align right. Ctrl+S, save. Ctrl+T, open font dialog box. Ctrl+U, underline. Ctrl+V, paste. Ctrl+W, close. Control X cut, Control Y redo, and Control Z undo. So thank you for watching this video, and see you in my next video.